Hello, welcome to my videos and my blog. In this time, I'm going to talk about the NBA 2020-25-26 standings week 3. Well, last week was played the week 3 of NBA 2025-2026 season. So, for that reason, I'm recording this video where I'm going to talk about how are the NBA standings in both conferences in the Eastern and the Western Conference. So let's start. Let's start with the Eastern Conference, where the best team in this moment are the Detroit Pistons. They have in this moment they're playing a tremendous basketball level because they have a 8-2 record and they have a 6 winning streak. This is tremendous because I didn't expect this great performance, but it's always great. Remember that the season is very early, and this is going to change a lot in the next standings. In the second place are the Cleveland Cavaliers with a second best record with a 7-3 record, and they have a 4 winning streak. I think that the Cavaliers are going to win this conference. They are going to be the best team, and in this moment they are in the second place. In the third place are tied the New York Knicks and the Chicago Bulls with a 6-2 record. The Knicks have a 4 winning streak, and the Chicago Bulls have a back-to-back losses. Remember that in the first two weeks the Chicago Cubs were sorry the Chicago Bulls were the best team, but in this third season they have been battled a lot. In the fifth place are tied for four teams with the same record, with the 6-4 record. They are the Miami Heat, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Philadelphia 70, and the Philadelphia 76ers. Remember that in the last week the Bucks were in the third place and the 76ers were in the second place. But now they the both teams have a very bad week, and for that reason they went out a lot of position. In the eighth place are tied two teams with a 500 record, that are the Toronto Raptors and the Atlanta Hawks. Are very surprised that in this moment the Raptors have a record of 500, where they have been struggled a lot in the last 5 years, but this is very great. And in the last position in the playing are the Boston Celtics, that they have a record below 500, one game below 500. They're in the 10th place with a 5-6 record. I understand that now the Boston Celtics are not going to fight to win the championship, but I think that the Celtics are going to fight to enter to the playoffs or to play in the play-in. And the Orlando Magic, that in this moment are the deception of the season, because I didn't expect this bad performance from them, because in this moment they are a 4-6 record. I think that they're going to recover and they're going to fight to enter to the playoffs. And the worst team are the Charlotte Hornets. They're in the 12th place with a 3-6 record. And tonight they play against my favorite team, the Los Angeles Lakers. And in the bottom are tied three teams: the Brooklyn Nets, the Indiana Pacers, and the Washington Wizards with a 1-9 record. And I think that these three teams are going to be in the bottom. And in the Western Conference, in my opinion, the best conference in the league, the Oklahoma City Thunder, the reigning champion team, have the best record. They have a 10-1 record, and they have been playing a very great basketball. The last week they were surprised where they lost against the Portland Trail Blazers, where that game was very weird, because the Thunder were leading the game by more than 20-point difference, but the Blazers, they made the adjustment and they won that game. But still, they are leading the Western Conference, and they are the best team in the league, and they are the team to bet, and they most probably they're going to repeat the championship. In the second place are tied two teams: the San Antonio Spurs and the Denver Nuggets with a 7-2 record. The Spurs have a back-to-back losses after after the last week they started the season 5-1, the 5-0. After that they had a back-to-back losses, but later they started to recover and they have a back-to-back victories. In the third place are the Denver Nuggets, that they have the same record as the Spurs, and they have a 4 winning streak. In the fourth place are my favorite team, the Los Angeles Lakers, that they have a 7-2 record. They have been playing a very great basketball, and I was very surprised for this big starter after the LeBron James hasn't played a game yet in the season, and the Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves have missed a lot of games. And in the fifth place are the Houston Rockets with a 6-2 record. Remember that they started in a very bad the season with a 0-2, but since that moment they have a 5-1 record, and they are going to fight for the first places. In the sixth place are the Minnesota Timberwolves, that they have a record above 500, and they have 6-4, and they have a back-to-back victories. In the seventh place are the Portland Trail Blazers with a 5-4 record. They are going to fight to enter to the play-in. I think that they have a good team, but still is very young, and they're going to fight to enter to the play-in tournament. And the Golden State Warriors, they started very great the first 2 weeks. Since that moment, they have started to loosen, and they fell to the playing zone with a 6-5 record. And in the ninth place are the Phoenix Suns with a 5 with a record of 500, 5-5, and they have a back-to-back victories. And in the 10th place are the last spot in the play-in are the Memphis Grizzlies with a 5-7 record. Remember that there is a lot of rumors. The Jay Moran, the Grizzlies top star, is not happy in Memphis, and the most probably he could be out. He could be out or trade with to be trade. Let's see what is going to happen. But when your star is not happy, this is a lot of troubles, and the most probably he's going to be trade. And in the bottom are the Utah Jazz and the Clippers with a 3-6 record. I am very surprised for this bad performance from the Los Angeles Clippers. They have a 4 losing streak. This is very bad situation, but I think that the Clippers are going to recover, and they're going to fight to enter to the playoff. And in the bottom are the Sacramento Kings and the Dallas Mavericks with the same record, 3-7. How I told you, I think that the Dallas Mavericks alongside the Clippers in this moment are the deception of the season, because it's not possible, because these two teams have the enough talent to compete to enter to the playoff. But I think that these two teams are going to recover and qualify to the playoff or play-in. And in the bottom are the Pelicans with a 2-7 record. Remember that the last season they were the worst team in the conference, and the most probably they are going to repeat that. So I hope you like this video, and if you have any comment or suggestion, you can write me in another social media platform. So see you next video. Gibran.